Hi, I'm Bob Kovacs, and this is a review of the Shark IonFlex cordless vacuum cleaner. We got our Shark IonFlex about a year and 2 months ago. We bought it in November of 2017. We bought ours at BJ's warehouse, probably for around $230 or so, $225, $230, something like that. And so we've given it more than a year's worth of use. We use it quite a bit, actually. So we've gotten a lot of experience in using it. One of our favorite features about it is that, well, with a lot of other cordless vacuum cleaners like this, when you're done using it and you need to step away for just a moment, you can't just let it stand there. You have to lay it down on the floor. So one of the things that you can do with this is, if you need to step away from it, you can tip it down and it'll stand up all by itself. That is one of our favorite features of the Shark IonFlex. I did an unboxing video that shows the attachments that our Shark IonFlex came with, but there are many attachments and they simply slip on the end just like this one, or we have another one. This is a crevice tool. So there's lots of little attachments like this that you can use to get into crevices and clean your steps and clean your upholstery and things like that. The controls for the Shark IonFlex couldn't be easier. This tombstone here thing, this is the on-off switch, so simply press it to start and stop the unit. And then there's controls here, whether you're doing the carpet or a hardwood floor. You touch it once to do carpet, touch it again to do the floor. Over here you've got a high and low power. Again, just toggle between the two by touching the button over here. So just these buttons right here, and you get readouts on this that tell you what the vacuum is doing. The Shark works well on hardwood floors, and this shows two features that we really like about the Shark IonFlex. First is the headlight that illuminates the floor in front of the vacuum head. And the second is the articulating arm that lets you get down really low and get underneath furniture where you couldn't ordinarily take a vacuum cleaner. We can't say enough good things about the headlight. It really helps you find the dust bunnies. With a head that has a rotating brush, the Shark does a pretty good job on carpets. We got an under appliance attachment for our Shark IonFlex. It has a long snout that lets you get underneath a stove or a refrigerator so that you can get those dust bunnies underneath them that are so hard to reach. The vacuum's battery fits into a slot on the vacuum head. It's easy to remove and reinsert. Now, with the battery either inserted or loose, you can charge it by plugging the charger into the port on the side of the battery. There's a blue indicator that tells you whether the battery is fully charged. It is literally a snap to take things apart and change configurations. The dust cup is not very big, but emptying it is pretty easy. However, you got to watch for things that get stuck in the cup and need to be taken out with your fingers. There are two dust filters, and both are easy to get to. The main one is a foam filter, and it's right on top. And it's just as easy to replace as it is to take out. The other filter is called the felt filter, and it's also easy to remove and replace. You should check it every now and then and look at it, see if it's dirty. If it is dirty, you can clean it under some tap water. Likewise, the foam filter will need cleaning now and then, so just clean it under some tap water. And leave both filters out on the counter for a day or two to dry afterward. The carpet cleaning head is also designed to be taken apart and the rollers removed and cleaned. It's easy to take the cover off, remove the front roller, clean it all. You'll have to pluck all the junk out with your fingers and then snap it all back together. So if you're thinking about a cordless vacuum cleaner, you should know that regardless of what the salespeople tell you, a cordless vacuum cleaner is never going to be as powerful as a good corded vacuum cleaner, one that you plug into a wall outlet. Now, wall outlet powered vacuum cleaner is always going to be, a good one anyway, is always going to be more powerful than a cordless vacuum cleaner. Why? For a couple of different reasons. One, with a cordless vacuum cleaner, you're running off of the battery. That's all the power you have. There's no way that this battery can deliver the power that you get from a wall outlet. And secondly, with a cordless vacuum cleaner, you need to carry the whole works in your hand. With a corded vacuum cleaner, let's say it's one that you use to vacuum the rug, well, it's got the motor and all of the power components down on the rug where there's wheels carrying the weight, and all you have is a handle to push it around. Well, with a cordless vacuum cleaner, you have the battery and the motor all in this same module here. So that has all of the weight that accounts for the vacuum's suction capability is now all in your hands. So that's one of the drawbacks to a cordless vacuum cleaner, that it can't have as heavy a motor because it's going to be too heavy to carry. And it can't have a huge powerful battery because it's going to be too heavy to carry. So they've got to scale them down to find the sweet spot where it has enough power, yet it still is lightweight enough and easy enough to handle. So the Shark actually kind of fits into that category. It's, you know, heavier maybe than you'd like a handheld unit to be, but it's surprisingly powerful. I think it's got about 70 to 80% of the power of a corded vacuum cleaner. So I think that this is a pretty good compromise to what you can hold in your hand and the power it can deliver. We really like our Shark IonFlex. It's probably about the best sub $250 cordless vacuum cleaner. It does most of what a corded vacuum cleaner can do. And of course, it's got the benefit of being cordless. Now, if you have two batteries, you can probably do a whole house with one take, you know, just swapping out the batteries when the first one dies. With a single battery, we have to marshal our forces some, be careful, you know, we can't do everything in one day. We might do something one day and do something the next day once the battery recharges. But otherwise, we like the size, we like the weight, and we like the power of this vacuum cleaner. So, hey everybody, happy cleaning. I'm Bob Kovacs. Thanks for watching.